Hi there! So the review you've been waiting for is finally here, the Redmi TV X43. Now this is a 43-inch 4K Android TV that I've been using for over 2 months, and it's been overall a pretty satisfying experience. But obviously, it's not perfect. I'll share everything from what I liked and what I didn't, so you can decide if you should buy this TV or not. By the way, if you want to know what came inside the box, the build quality, the display, and all about its features, I highly recommend you watch the unboxing and impressions video. You can watch that by clicking the card up here. I'll also leave the link for that video in the description. So before we begin, subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon so you never miss an update. Also follow me on my social media handles, Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. The handle name is Mr. Tech Singh. Alright, let's begin. Alright, so I'm going to start with the design. And I won't shy away from saying it does look a little dated, and that's probably because of the bezels. Now they are actually quite thin, but we have seen many TVs recently, including Xiaomi's own, with super slim bezel-less design. Now this ain't an hindrance in any way, because bezels or no bezels, it doesn't affect your viewing experience. In fact, some people might even like that raw texture design. It kind of stands out also. So here I'd say it's about personal preference. Also, I missed sharing the dimensions of the TV in my previous video, and here they are, 39-inch in length and 23 inches in height. This will be helpful for those who have limited space. And the distance between the two stands is 31 inches. So make sure you get a table big enough if you have to table mount this TV. Moving on, well, we get all the necessary ports. We get 3 HDMI 2.1 ports, and the HDMI 2 port supports eARC, so it can pass through Dolby Atmos. Now if you have an Atmos soundbar or you're thinking to get one, that will work perfectly well with this TV. Then we get 2 separate USB-A ports, and I remember mentioning this in my previous video. Dual USB-A ports can sometimes be very hard to use, especially when you're using both of them at the same time, while having them separate surely is a lot convenient. Then we get dual band Wi-Fi support, 2.4 and 5 GHz, and considering we stream a lot of 4K content, having faster Wi-Fi is always good. So when it comes to connectivity and ports, it pretty much covers everything. Now on the remote we get 2 new hotkeys, Disney Hotstar and apps. Now it's nice, but I really miss the YouTube shortcut button, and I'm quite sure it's one of the most used apps on any smart TV, especially in India. Then there's no mute button. Yes, I know, you can mute the TV by double pressing the volume down button, and it works well in most scenarios. But sometimes, just sometimes when you're reducing the volume in a hurry, it actually accidentally mutes the TV. I know I might be nitpicking, but having a dedicated mute button would just be great. Anyway, Xiaomi remotes are classic. They look good, they've got a clean minimalistic design, they're light and they're super functional. Coming to the display, so we get the new Android Discovery UI. Now this wasn't updated when I made the unboxing video. We had the standard Android TV interface. Then in a couple of days, it just got updated on its own. And yes, I really like it. It looks so much like the Google TV OS. Huge content carousel on the top, then below is the app rows, and further down is the content rows. Now this app row can be configured as per your choice. Keep most often used apps ahead or as you like. It's running Android TV 10 OS, however I would have loved to see Android 11, maybe hopefully soon. Now I want to take a minute and talk about the best thing to happen to smart TVs, Patchwall. Patchwall is an experience like no other, and I'm going to say this out loud. I'm a huge fan. It's the first place I come to when I want to find something new. It updates you with what's new, what's trending, and even a dedicated row for IPL teams. Amazing for cricket fans. Then there's a row of category for 4K videos, HDR10 videos, and even Dolby Vision. Then there's huge collection for regional content, watch 90 plus free live channels, IMDb integration so that helps you decide what you should watch, sports tab with category of other sports as well. Then in the kids tab, you'll find content strictly for kids. And the best thing is that you can let your little one watch without worrying about any age inappropriate content. Then in user center, you can access the Mi Home app. So if you have any Xiaomi or Redmi smart home devices, you can actually control them from here. The best part is checking out the security camera on this huge display. See, Patchwall literally has so much that it's very hard to put everything in one video. I'd say this interface is one of the biggest pros of the Redmi TV, an experience like no other. Now I've been watching a lot of stuff on this TV, from streaming movies, set-top box, and let me tell you, the viewing experience was pretty good. The colors are well tuned, the panel is bright enough to enjoy HDR and Dolby Vision content. Now this is an HDR video, looks really bright and very clear. Then here's Dolby Vision. This too is really good, and let me tell you that you can find tons of Dolby Vision content on Netflix and Disney Hotstar.
I can't. The police have taken my passport.
MEMC or motion smoothing also does a pretty good job. So if you love watching sports content or documentary, it's just amazing. However, I suggest you turn motion smoothing to standard while you're watching movies. Now this Redmi TV comes with Amazon Alexa support. So basically you can voice control the TV. But remember, you will need an echo speaker for this to work. Let's do a demo. Alexa, increase the volume on the Redmi TV. Alexa, launch Netflix on Redmi TV.
Getting Netflix from Redmi TV.
Alexa, launch YouTube on Redmi TV.
Getting YouTube from Redmi TV.
Alexa, turn off the Redmi TV. Alexa, turn on the Redmi TV.
Redmi TV isn't responding. Please check its network connection and power supply.
So with Alexa, you can launch apps, you can control the volume and even turn off the TV. Sadly, you can't turn on the TV. Now, having Alexa support surely is a huge plus. But after a point, you're going to need your remote to use the TV. Like, you can't say play Friends on Netflix on the Redmi TV. That won't work. So it's best used to adjust the volume or even to turn off the TV. Coming to gaming. Yes, we did play some games on it with PS4 and it was a really fun experience. I didn't notice any lag or delay thanks to the auto low latency mode. Then we also installed Asphalt 8 on the TV and I tested that too. However, remember, you're going to need a gamepad to play this game. And it was actually quite fun, smooth animations, great for casual gaming. So, coming to the sound. Well, we get 30-watt sound output, and to simply put it, they are really good for a TV of this size. They're very clear, and you can further enable DTS Virtual X, and you can go in and turn on DTS Virtualizer and DTS Bass Enhancement. Trust me, it makes a huge difference. You'll actually feel the sound, something like 3D.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you can get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best.
So, final thoughts. Well, the Redmi X43 is currently priced at 27,999 on Amazon, which is 1,000 rupees lesser than its original launch price. And I'd say that's a stellar deal for a 43-inch 4K TV. You get excellent viewing experience, you get HDMI ARC with Dolby Atmos pass-through, you get Alexa support, and my favorite, Patchwall. You can't go wrong with this one. By the way, there's also a 50-inch, 55-inch and 65-inch 4K Redmi TVs. I'll link all those TVs below in the description. Choose the size you want. So I hope this video was helpful. If there are any questions, mention them down in the comments and I'll be happy to answer them all. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Until next time, cheers.